That's right, Brandon Miller. Welcome to Union Bible College and Academy. I'm Adam Buckler. Well, it's happened again. Another year has come and gone. 2013 is officially part of history. As the new year dawns upon us, we're thinking about new opportunities, new objectives, and so we should. But it may be beneficial to pause just a moment and consider something. When I was managing in the secular setting, we always did something at this time of year. It wasn't much fun. We didn't enjoy it at all. It was a tedious task, but we found it beneficial, and we did it year after year after year. Do you know what it was? We took inventory. I still remember combing that entire shop over, from one corner to the other, looking in every nook and cranny, under and over every shelf, to ensure that we had what we said we had, and we didn't have anything that we didn't need. It was in those times of inventory that I found things I didn't even know was there. I was supposed to. I had a system that told me everything we had, yet every single year, inevitably, we found something that no one knew about. I don't know how it got there. Left over from this project or that, brought in by this one or that one. But every year, we found things that we had to discard and get rid of. Even more surprising, every single year, when I'd go down my sheet to check off the items that we were supposed to have in stock, every year I found something missing. Our system said it was there. Had a customer come in, I would have told them it was there. But every year, thanks to inventory, I found it wasn't there at all. You know, I think at this time of year it may do you and I good to take spiritual inventory. I mean, as we close out 2013 and we face 2014, I think it may do us good just to have a spirit of introspection, to have that type of judgment day honesty that's so necessary to live the Christian life at its optimum, to go through the corridors of our hearts and ensure, one, that there's nothing there that ought not be, that there's nothing that slipped in over the course of 365 days that somehow is contrary to the will or character of God, and to ensure that we do have everything that we say we have. You know, I was always embarrassed when a customer would come in and say, "Sir, do you have this or that or the other?" And I'd look in the system and say, "Sure, I have 2 or 3 or 4. I'd tell them that, and we'd go out to lay our hands on them, but we couldn't. Didn't really matter what the system said. When it come to that place of putting my hands on it, I simply could not, because we didn't have it. There's only one thing I can think of that's more embarrassing than that. It's when folk like you and I stand and testify to victories, to grace, and then when it comes time for that to be manifested, when it comes time for that to be proven, it can't be, because it's simply not there. I think as we face a brand new year, it'd do all of us good to have a time of spiritual inventory, to ensure that we can go down the list, if you will, and say it's there. As I had my fellows looking over the shop, I carried my list in hand. Do we have this? Yes. How many? Okay, check. Do we have this? How many? Okay, I've got it, check. Write down the list, I'd do my inventory. I'm glad to report, as we start 2014, I'm taking spiritual inventory. I've looked down through the corridors of my heart. By the grace of God, I can say, born again, check. A sanctified heart, check. A willingness to walk in all the light God sees fit to give, check. Friend, I think at this time of year, it'd do us all good to take some spiritual inventory. On behalf of all of us here at Union Bible College and Academy, I'm President Adam Buckler.